When we formed our group, I don't think there was another group like ours.
There were teams
Oregon.
that we talked to.
There were teams, but
like
not
how did they structure
how we
themselves?
were set up.
Not how we were set up.
Yeah.
I don't think there is anybody set up like you, as far as I'm concerned.
Probably weird.
Yeah, it probably is weird, huh? Yeah. Okay.
Par for the course.
Like I said,
Interesting. What's a well flow?
What's a well flow? Yeah, she's just here for comedic relief. Yes, it's good. Well, I think your team setup is brilliant. To be honest, I think it's not possible for most people.
Why?
Like, because people aren't. They're too selfish for that.
Okay.
Like people are too concerned about how much money they make,
And whose client is whose?
and whose client is
That's
whose.
what we didn't want to do when we talked about, like, okay, if you brought this person, and we just thought, first of all, in a small town, spheres overlap a little bit.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to be counting whose was who. Let's all just work hard and work together. And
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
And not that that's wrong.
No.
There are reasons for teams to be set up that way.
No, sure.
I totally understand.
Yeah, no, everybody's different, and
Yeah.
they all have reasons for that. It's. I'm not trying to like toot my own horn here, but I literally don't care about the money stuff. Like when I 1000% agree with you that you need to let that go if you're going to do a good job. Like what I'm trying to do, especially with this, like I'll tell you a story. So that camera's $800. That camera's $800. This table is $600. Those shelves cost me probably $300 or $400 to make. Like I literally don't care, and this thing makes me zero money.
What about the light, though?
The light is cool.
How much was that?
It's got to be at least
That
800.
makes
No.
us look good.
Those aren't bad. But that is a great light. It's LED. It's got a diffuser in it. It's got that waffle thing that kind of just like keeps the light kind of focused
Soft
in.
and perfect.
Soft and perfect. Yeah. But no. But like my point is that I want to do something cool. Like I want to. This podcast, like I want to help other real estate brokers. I want to educate the public. Like I want people to know that they just don't need to call the person that they find on the internet, or they don't need to call the listing broker. There is a better option for you. Like that you may get lucky and run into somebody by just calling the listing broker, and great. But the chances are is that you're not going to get somebody that's good. And I want people to understand that. And so, but better yet, I want to be able to provide a platform for people to learn and to get better and to know that there's other options out there and that they can be better. And so that's the reason why I do something like this. But like the same thing with my team is like, I want their success just as much as I want mine. Like you and I, we all know like what an average commission check is. And it's not, average commission check for me with even like with Remax and all that stuff is like $8,000 to $9,000. Like we'll do 60 or 70 transactions this year. Like I don't care anymore. Like I didn't get into it for the people in the houses. Like I got into it because I wanted to make more money, and I've made more money, and I've been in that place where you talked about where it's like, I'm working too much. I'm so stressed out. Like I can't even like think when I'm at home. I don't sleep at night because I'm like worried about all this stuff. Like I've been there. I don't want that anymore.
Yeah.
Like I want to work with people who want to work with me. Like I'm not interested. That's the other thing about this, about the YouTube thing and the podcast stuff, is that what I'm trying to do is I don't want to buy leads. I don't want to have to try and earn your respect or earn your trust. Like I'm going to be me.
Yeah. Amen.
You know what I mean? Like I want to work with people who want to work with me. And if I can put myself out into the world with this podcast and this YouTube stuff where people call me and they think, oh, this guy's great. Like then awesome.
Right.
That's what I want. Like I want less stress, and I want to provide the people on my team with a life that they never thought they could have either. And that's where I think a lot of teams miss the mark. If you're asking about the team stuff. And I truly, like you said, our spheres overlap and all that kind of stuff. I'll give you an example. I'm going to name drop here. So Kelsey and Troy Yoho, the people who own Weekend Beer Company, very good friends of mine. They live right down the street from me, like very good friends of mine. They work with a different real estate broker. I don't care. I literally don't. I care about the relationship that I have with those people.
Right.
Right? Like will still send them business. I will still do things for them. Like, I do not care. And I think that a lot of real estate brokers, they forget that there are relationships here that are far more valuable than the commission dollars that you can earn.
Right.
I agree. 100%.
Right.
And I can't stress that enough. If you're going to do this and you're going to fight over clients and you're going to think and you're going to do my seller, my buyer, my this, my that, that's my client, get lost. Like, you don't belong here. I really don't want you in the business if that's the kind of attitude that you have. Like, go away. This town is too small for stuff like that.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure we all have overlapping spheres.
Oh my gosh.
Like,
It's impossible for us to not. Yeah.